can't believe we're doing this. Today we're watching Dr. Sleep. I didn't intend to watch this. It wasn't in my plan. The Shining was scary enough. But one of my epic tier patrons, Red Dwarf, after seeing my reaction to The Shining was like, I think you should watch the sequel. And so here we are. Thank you, I guess. Thank you, Red Dwarf, for selecting this film. This is one that I am excited to see. I vaguely remember seeing the trailer when I think it was around 2019 when it came out. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of interesting. But of course I never went to see it. I don't think I realized it was a sequel to The Shining, but now I know that it is. And a lot of my patrons have helped me kind of see some of the differences, the many and surprising differences between the book and the film. And I'm sure by the time this is released, some of those differences have been mentioned many times in the comments of The Shining as well. Yeah, I think the creators of this film tried their best to make a sequel that served both Kubrick's original film and the novel as well. So, I obviously not having read the books at this time, although I'm considering it, I won't really be able to know those parallels or differences, but I'm still excited to find out what happens in this film with grown-up Danny Torrance. I'll tell you the one thing I hope doesn't happen. You know, a lot of times a sequel will hit some of the same beats as the original, and that's fine. This probably will have some comparisons and similarities to the original while continuing the story. I don't know what that even means, really. But what I don't want to see happen is Danny Torrance, under the influence of the Overlook or whatever, slaughter his family. I don't want to see that happen. I don't even know if they even have him come under influences or whatever, like his father or not. But what I hope happens, even if they go down that route a little bit, I hope Danny Torrance is able to break the cycle. Call it the cycle of abuse, call it defeating a supernatural entity, however you want to approach this, however they go about it, just break the cycle. That is what I want to see for Danny. The Shining had a horrific ending. And, this being a follow-up, a sequel, a continuation of the story, I'm slightly optimistic that maybe, just maybe, this might have a more optimistic tone in the final frames of the film. Is that self-delusion? Is it possible that comes into being? I don't know. But we're going to find out together right now. Listen, and if you enjoy this reaction, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more reactions just like this one. You can also check me out on Patreon, where I do have full-length reactions, polls, extra post-Patreon exclusives, and 2 weeks early access to every video I release on my channel. Well, most videos anyway. But the best way to support the channel is simply to watch my reactions. So thank you for being here. I'm so grateful, and let's do it. Let's experience Dr. Sleep for the very first time.
Where are you going, Violet?
Just to pick some flowers.
Okay, nothing bad's gonna happen to this adorable little girl picking flowers in the woods, right?
The sweetest flower that grows.
Yeah, there's nothing scary here. I don't blame her for approaching a stranger.
You're wondering why I'm wearing such a funny hat.
It looks like a magician's hat.
It is. Don't worry, that's my friend. You're missing the trick.
Okay, this
Reach
is
inside.
all kinds of terrifying.
You're a little magic too, aren't you?
Are they like abducting kids with The Shining? Because
Violet.
this is awful.
Like you. It's the special ones that taste best.
Oh no, are they gonna eat? Are they eating people who shine? What the freaking heck? Old ghosts. I love the litter. Oh no. Right back here. Frick, 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 frick. Oh yeah. Poor kid. This poor kid. Like I can't imagine dealing with the crap he went through as a kid, as an adult. You know what I mean? He has to be somewhat messed up. If he is somewhat normal, then good on him for being strong enough to overcome his demons, and some of them being quite literal. Heck no. 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 How is she there in his home? Okay.
It's okay, Doc.
Ipso facto, it's not okay. totally like regressed. He's shut down.
You haven't talked since we left.
He needs help, which he needed prior to going to the Overlook in the first place. Oh, interesting. I'm glad that she can see like the smallest sliver of residue of what he could see.
You ain't talking, huh, Doc?
Oh, wow.
Daddy tried to kill me.
He said it.
That place fed his dark like it fed on your light. And he had some light in him, too. Just like you got some dark. We all got both.
It's an interesting distinction.
Someday, Danny Torrance, you'll teach someone else.
I won't.
I bet he will.
Grandma, she taught me a trick. You're gonna build one just like it in your mind.
Huh.
One even more special.
Oh, man. I don't think I would ever let this kid out of my sight. Okay, taking a confrontational approach. That was really nice.
I'm okay.
All right, welcome to, let's call it present day, or at least the future.
What's your name again, cutie?
Dan.
Dan.
No.
She has a kid.
You can put her money back, Doc.
Oh, yes.
She took mine.
Jiminy Cricket's up in here. Oh, look at all the boxes.
You can put things from the Overlook away in boxes, but not memories. They're the real ghosts.
Wow,
You
that's
take them with you.
kind of profound and a little bit heartbreaking. Don't we all have memories we wish we could just put in a box? It's heartbreaking to see adult Dan here in such a... He's in a rough place, you know? I'd like to see him overcome the real ghosts. That's what I want for him.
Time for bed, Abra.
A little war.
No more, sweetie.
Good night,
Oh,
sweetheart.
what a cute family. Oh, she's up and playing piano again already. Oh, the piano's playing by itself. They both see it, right? They didn't have the response I would expect.
You're prettier than your picture.
And you're older than yours.
We staying here?
Don't you want to watch the movie?
Apparently not.
Sleep.
This is the best part. I watched her do it 3 times now and it never gets old.
Every day when you look in the mirror,
What is she writing?
you'll say out loud, I like little girls.
Miss, you left something in the theater.
You want to leave me alone?
Well, hi there.
Ah, they're hunting
You
her.
want to let me go?
No, I don't.
So generational cycle of alcoholism is going strong, unfortunately. Again, I'm hoping the theme of this movie is break the cycle.
Anyone seen my spoons?
I can do that.
That's nice, sweetie.
Dave.
The ceiling? What's on the ceiling? Oh, cool. Oh, that's why the piano wasn't playing on its own. She was playing it from upstairs. Oh no. So Rose the Hat can track down people who shine. And here in chapter 2, Rose caught Abra's scent, I think.
You can push people. We haven't had a push around here for a little while, so I'm gonna offer you a deal I haven't offered anyone in almost 40 years.
Wow. Okay, she gets to join the crew.
10 years from now, you're still 15. 100, maybe 17.
I kind of want to know like what led to her kind of hunting the pedophiles. I mean, no love lost that, she was marking them and whatnot. Like, but did she go through some real tragic stuff first?
Change of scenery, or you're running away from something?
I'm running away from myself, I guess.
I know that look. Too well, I'm sorry to say.
Rent's $85 a week, payable up front. Billy paid you first too, rests on you.
Oh, he's so nice.
Find me tomorrow, talk about some work.
Why are you doing this? You don't know me.
But I know the look, like I said.
Oh, man. Billy's a hero, or a real hero. Oh, sometimes we all need a helping hand.
You ready?
We are the true knot, and we endure.
Sabata Hanti.
What is tied cannot be untied.
Oh, I really wish Snakebite Andy wasn't tying herself to these people.
Her name's Violet, and she tastes like flowers.
We met her at the beginning of the movie. So they feed on those who shine, and it gives them, I don't know, what, extra power, long life. It's like she didn't know what she was signing up for. And so this just feels like one more time of people taking advantage of her that she didn't like ask for. Can someone like rescue Snakebite Andy from this whole thing? Holy crap. It's okay, it's just different. What is this?
They haven't found us yet.
No. Oh my gosh.
I need help.
Yes. Yes. Good.
Come on.
God grant me the serenity to.
I was gonna say, we're going into like Alcohol Anonymous type situation.
3 years. 3 years over.
Awesome. I was gonna say, Billy had all the feels you would expect from a sponsor.
Thank you for your hospitality.
You can't judge someone until you know the whole story.
It's true.
You might think you understand, but you don't. Why are you here?
I don't know. Something different than I've been doing.
I do 3 days a week at Rivington House, hospice. Good orderly's tough to find.
How long was I?
Oh, a few days?
What?
Felt like I was dying.
Maybe she was.
I know. You did. Am I still human?
Do you care?
I mean, this group of people, I would say they're not human.
They're scared of me.
We love you more than anything in the world.
The thing I'm most grateful for right now is that this movie's not trying to be exactly like The Shining. First of all, it'd be like any Kubrick film. It'd be impossible to replicate. But like, I'm just really enjoying the narrative and the story they're telling. I think it's really compelling. All the characters are very compelling. It's very just interesting watching all of these pieces kind of develop. I don't know where it's all going, but I'm invested in each of the 3 threads that we see kind of winding together here.
Has he? Come on.
The room is 217. I checked. It's not 237.
The cat's on my bed. That cat always seems to know when it's time.
Oh.
Knowing it was coming doesn't make it less scary.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe it's just like you say. Just going to sleep.
You're a strange type of doctor.
I told you I'm not a doctor.
Oh, I think you are.
That's a good assessment.
Doctor Sleep.
Dr. Sleep in this context is basically saying Dr. Death. It's really interesting.
You're exactly where you should be.
It's like you got a mission in this life, man.
I see my wife.
I love this moment, how it's playing. It's just so beautifully real in its tragedy. Oh, and he can see his like life force leaving his body. Go be with your wife, sir. I like that they didn't add like any, emotional manipulation in that scene. They just let it play out. We didn't need the music to pull on our heartstrings. It happened. Who is saying hello? Interesting. Nope. I'm like immediately filled with fear at the sight of this boarded up old hotel. Eight years later, wow.
How much of a speech guy had.
He looks so much better. Oh, I'm so happy for him.
I'm thinking about my dad. He hurt me once when he was drunk. Then he dried right out. He died when I was 5, so the only way I got to know him was when I drank.
Huh.
Drinking and the temper and the anger, those things in me were his.
Yeah, this is so compelling.
Well, now I get to know him a little different, because he also stood in a room like this once, wanting to get well. For me, this is for Jack Torrance.
that can't help but leave me feeling a little moved, but also really concerned and, I don't know, just nervous for what's to come.
I heard about these house calls. What a visit from Dr. Sleep really is.
I see your twin sons, 4 years old.
Oh, look at that. Like a deck of cards.
Wow.
All out of order.
It's no small thing to be there for someone at the time of their passing, but because of his abilities to be able to bring such an additional level of comfort and peace, whatever you want to call it, it's no small thing. It's really, really incredible.
In a minute, little pen pal.
School. Huh. She would be 8 years older now, so now she would be 13. And Snakebite Andy's now been with them for 8 years.
You gotta open a canister, Rosie.
We took steam 6 months ago. Close 6 months is nothing.
You see Grandpa Flick's hair, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think he's well. There's less steam out there, and it's weaker, too. I don't know if it's their cell phones or diets or Netflix or what.
I'll open a canister tonight.
Super interesting. I love, or I don't know if I love, I find it really interesting, the concept that the Shining or whatever they've been taking from people is less potent than it was in the 80s.
He hits the ball every time, like he can read the pitcher's mind. One of these days, one of those talent scouts is going to get wind of Brad there. You watch.
Brad. If he survives the next 5 minutes, maybe.
We're friends. You want to hop in? I'll take you right home. You can take me right home.
Yeah, she's a pusher. Don't. I mean, he doesn't have a choice. This is so wrong.
No! Please let me go! Please! I won't tell! Please!
Number 19.
These guys are genuine monsters.
Pain purifies steam. Fear too, so you understand.
Is she gonna be the one who discovers them? And I need Abra and Danny to connect, unite, and destroy these guys. Wow. This means she's gonna be on their radar. They're gonna be hunting her now. Oh, wow. Whoa. But of course, he's looking at it in the mirror, and on the wall, it actually says murder. That's amazing to me. Baseball boy. That's all she knows, right? She doesn't... How many children have they taken like this? This seems difficult to watch, man.
We had a looker.
Big steam?
I haven't felt power like that in so long.
I made a new friend. His name's Dan.
I know that head of yours is like a radio sometimes. You pick up some weird stations.
Nothing weird like that. Not anymore.
You know, I think she's trying to like keep her parents at bay. Just... She did. She found him. But what now? Oh, wow. Her performance as Abra, 10 out of 10. Really amazing. What is happening? What is she doing? Wow. She is taking being a looker to the next level. Is she actually like teleporting somewhere right now? Oh, is she in Rose the Hat's body? Oh no, Abra, go back, get out of there. Golly, is she gonna see you? Yep. No. Wow.
Jesus.
Dad. He kept saying, please help me, Tony.
Huh. Oh. He was calling out to Tony. Oh, gosh.
We have to have her go. We have to.
Does she know who you are?
Not yet. I don't even think she knows what The Shining is yet. We need Dan to teach her. It's what he was elected to do when he was a kid. But now it's time. Step into your role as a mentor.
Is she food or do we turn her?
What if she's neither?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
There's a third option?
Think of a cow. You butcher one that gives you meat for a month, keep it alive.
Oh no, that's twisted.
Gives you milk for years.
Hi. If anyone asks, you're my uncle. Uncle Dan.
I always called it The Shining. And yeah, we both shine.
The baseball boy shined. His name was Bradley Trevor. They ate his shine.
Not totally unlike the clown from It.
I want to find them. Stop them.
It's interesting too, thinking about the Green Mile.
We could also get his glove. If I can touch that glove, I can track them.
Easy, easy. Go home. Don't chase these people. Don't aggravate them. Keep your head down, keep your shine down, and hope to God that these people are anything like them, that they don't see you.
They're already coming for her, though.
I'm sorry.
Gosh, Dan, see what's gonna happen, bro. She's gonna go off on her own. And that's terrifying.
You got your wires crossed tonight. That room's empty, Esther.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it your old friend?
It never occurred to me to ask you back then. What happens to them in those boxes? Do they die in there?
Do you care?
I love that he's a part of this movie in this way.
These empty devils ever found you when you was attacked, if they'd even sniffed you, you'd be long dead. And they've noticed that little girl.
Why me?
Why me? You just walked on into my kitchen one day, and I'm still on the hook.
What am I supposed to do?
Whatever you can.
Get her what she asked for. You won't see me again, Doc.
Rest in peace.
I found something.
They found her.
If she did this, really shook a whole street.
She's a little girl.
I think you're wildly underestimating.
I'm flying out to see Momo in the morning. Is she gonna pull through this time?
I don't know.
Good answer.
I hope so. Tell her I love her.
Interesting how her mom just like knows that her daughter would know the answer. I find it interesting how her parents sort of acknowledge it, but don't acknowledge it at the same time. Okay, she's literally Peter Panning this right now. That is an amazing visual.
Oh, my mind's a cathedral.
A wild invasion of privacy. Obviously, that's not much of concern to these child murderers, but... Whoa, alarm system! Whoa.
You said you'd come back.
Oh, this is creepy. Abra, your mind's creepy.
You're just a child!
She's more than that, and you know it. Whoa, she's in your cathedral? Oh, disgusting. Oh, ow, oh!
She was in my head!
What?
Stealing!
What does she know?
I don't know.
Grandpa Flick.
Oh,
I think he's cycling.
I don't know why I said all. I mean, if an old person dies, that's sad. But on the other hand, like, good?
I hurt her. I really hurt her.
Oh, God, Abra. What have you done?
Help her. Use The Shining.
I can hear you.
What a visual.
I'm scared.
No, you're not.
It's an interesting contrast. Dr. Sleep at the bedside of the dying versus Rose the Hat at the bedside of this man dying, right? He brings comfort, and I don't think anything she says is going to bring comfort to this man, nor does he deserve comfort. Oh, dude, he's like burning away. Wow. Yeah. Oh, gosh, they're vultures!
I need your help. The first thing I need is for you to listen to a story and try harder than you've ever tried to believe me.
Oh, man. It's an unbelievable story, that's for dang sure.
I don't think you should come, Rosie. As far as we know, you are the only one of us she could track.
Man's got some points.
You should go home.
What?
No, not you.
I can handle it.
No. We'll take it from here.
I mean, I knew they were gonna find him, but...
Anyone do that to a little boy? They hate people.
Yeah.
I need you to show your parents what's happening.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Listen
they
to
almost
him.
think I'm normal.
Rose will go through them to get to you. You still got those old deer rifles?
Ooh. I'm curious, would guns even have an effect on these people? I mean, we just established they're not people. Well, now, is that literal or metaphorical? I think maybe both.
I saw his body. It's all true.
Probably your friend here put him there.
Show him.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Nobody should have to see that. Truly, truly.
They know about my daughter?
They do.
When are they coming? Where can we go?
Abra can answer that.
I-95.
Well, they'll be trying to track you. And you're gonna let them.
Oh, I don't like using her as bait.
And then I need you to try and do a little trick.
A magic trick?
That's the way to get her on board. If I was Dad, I would not be on board. Sorry.
This should work.
Good blinds over there and there.
Oh, boy.
Just relax. We're friends.
Okay.
We're friends. That's
Yeah.
right.
Tell me she's not early there. No, 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 no.
The way they talked you up, I was thinking it'd be a little harder than that.
But she is? Yes, 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 yes.
Parlor trick.
Yeah. Bye, buddy. Bye-bye. Oh.
You deserve it. You deserve it. All of you.
Oh, she's not even there. She's not even there. Oh, I'm so glad. Did they get them all? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Stop.
It's not going to work on him, probably, hopefully, please.
You're sleepy. Sleep! Wake up!
Go. Yes, yes.
Men.
They're not all like that. Andy, I'm so sorry for whatever you went through. She's the one I least want to die, although she is complicit because for 8 years she joined them killing kids. She became the monster.
Kill yourself.
No! Oh, no, 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 no! 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 Billy!
Where's the crow?
No! I'm so upset.
Step back.
Always tickles me watching you rubes threaten a god.
Oh no, did they? Did they? Well, this did not go the way I had wanted it to go.
What's wrong with me?
You've been dose missing. Steam of yours is fast asleep.
So she's powerless, essentially.
What happened to my dad?
A lot of good people killed today.
Poor girl.
A lot of good people.
You can't count your crew as people. There was 2 good people. Great people.
Outcome didn't change, though.
He is like the voice, the lies that we tell ourselves in these situations, right? Like I could hear her convincing herself of those things, even though they're not true.
Help me, please, Tony.
I don't know if I would want Tony to help or not. No, 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 don't do this. Yes, yes, yes.
Hi.
Whoa.
Trust me, okay?
I do.
I feel hungover.
Wow.
Crownville, New York.
Who are you?
I'm the guy that killed your friends.
Very interesting.
Makes sense if you think you're gonna live forever. Of course you wouldn't wear your seatbelt.
Oh. Woohoo. I'm happy. Bye. And don't come back no more. Uh-oh.
What have you done?
Yes. Let's go. Unfazed.
I don't think we can beat her. Not by ourselves. There's a place that's dangerous for people like us.
The place you told me about?
It has to end at the Overlook. There's a thin line between excitement and fear. They are trouncing all over that line right now.
You're gonna stay in the car. Keep the heater running. You see lights on the mountain over there? You blast me, okay?
Jesus. Jeez, stop it. Just let me eat my Chex Mix. It's fine. Talk about reliving just the real trauma. Like, what if his dad's presence is still here somehow? What about that creepy butler? Yeah, we were there. We were there. Not really a butler so much as Grady. Whether his name was Charles or Delbert, I'll let you decide. I don't think I commented on that in the last one. I did notice that his name was Charles when they told the story, and Delbert when we met him later, which was super weird.
This was your brand. Jack Daniels. I used to see the bottles in our home.
Afraid you've confused me with someone else.
Oh.
It's Lloyd.
What?
We were traumatized. But there was happiness, too. She wouldn't look me in the eyes, not for long. She saw your eyes in me.
Oh, that makes sense.
And she'd have to look away. This tree will cost an awful lot.
Your money's no good here.
It'll cost me 8 years.
Yeah.
8 behind me and who knows how many in front of me.
Just get out of there, buddy.
Man takes a drink. The drink takes a drink. And then the drink takes a man.
Wow, yeah.
Ain't it so, Dad?
A wife. A kid. Those mouths eat time. It's enough to make a man sick. And this is the medicine.
No, it's a temporary.
Are you gonna take your medicine?
I'm not.
The strength to, decline that drink earlier was incredible, and then it's even more incredible here, face to face with his, the real ghosts of his memories.
What do we do now?
We head inside. She'll find us.
I wonder if she knows what this place is. Yep, this is still unsettling.
Well, well, well.
You should be afraid. You don't know where you're standing.
I'm sorry, who are you, Hanson?
Oh, that's right. She doesn't know that it's really his story here. Ooh, the maze. Interesting. Yes, give me the solid overlook.
You've made some improvements, haven't you? Since the last time I was in your mind.
Maybe you're in Dan's.
You're gonna die here.
Is that what you really think?
Yes?
You're gonna hurt me.
Yes.
Ooh. No, 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 no.
I was just like you when I was younger, but I met someone who gave me the gift of purpose, of community, and I might have given you such a gift.
No, you
if
weren't
things would've
going
gone
to.
Differently.
Let's be clear, you 100% weren't going to give her the gift of community. You're going to milk her like a cow.
This isn't your mind.
Yes, yes, get in the box. So close. Obviously, this isn't going to go down like that. Ah! Oh.
You and I should have met years ago. Where have you been hiding? So we're doing this or not?
Obviously, go. Oh! Yikes. Danny.
You taste like whiskey.
Of course he does.
So much terror. All your life, huh? You're not alone in there. Huh? What are you hiding, huh?
Oh, all of the... I kind of think they should be let out.
They're not special. They're starving.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. All the yes. Woo! Wow. Now, is it possible to put them all back in the boxes now that they've taken care of the hat? Oh, gosh.
Hello, Danny.
You can still
Play with us
forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
forever.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. No!
Uncle Dan, is it done?
Okay, see, this right here is what I did not want to see happen. It's not too late, though. Tell me it's not too late for him. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, she goes right to room 237, naturally, as you would. Okay, but wait, she can maybe do what Danny couldn't. Like, she could fight.
You're not Uncle Dan.
No, he's not.
You're a mask, but he's still in there. You don't know where you're standing.
Ooh.
I mean the body you're standing in. Dan Torrance.
Made one stop as soon as he got here. To the boiler room.
Oh.
You were supposed to run.
I didn't want to leave you.
I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I have to close the door behind us, right?
Run! Run! So obviously the whole place is gonna go, right? Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny. Yes, 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 yes. Now I would love it for you to get out too. I would be thrilled. But if you do die here, at least know you didn't die under their control. No. Mom. Looking at each other in the eye. Wow.
The fire spread fast. Destroying the hotel.
Yeah.
Purifying it. I could hear it dying.
Hmm.
I knew you were okay.
I'm sorry I put you in danger.
But I'm gonna guess not physically. Just finally at peace.
When I first met you, I told you that you should hide, but I was wrong.
Yeah.
Shine on, Abra stone.
Dinner's ready.
And he's gone.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to Dan.
Finally. I mean, a character being open and honest.
We go on.
I love that.
After. And he's okay. So's Daddy.
Well, hang on. What is this? Just like Danny, are you gonna put her in a box in your mind, or what? What are you gonna do here? I'd be interested to see if Abra took a different approach than Dan with dealing with the guests of the Overlook, shall we say? I enjoyed this film. Obviously, I don't know how this compares to the theatrical. I may watch the theatrical just to like see what they left out, but I can't imagine a ton being like removed, and I know there's like a whole half hour, so it's kind of like, what? This film was fascinating. I could not have imagined a sequel going into that route. Like, there was just so much more into the story that got opened up. I was told one of the changes from the novel and the movie was that Halloran survived in the novel, and he was obviously killed in the movie. And I thought that the way they handled that here, I can't really compare this directly in the book, but assuming he was meant to still be alive in the book, the way they approached that in this film was spot on. It was the perfect way to approach that, especially tying in with the ending with Dan and We Go On. It was really, really, really interesting. The Knot was a very interesting group of people and organization. It was a great expansion to the plot that was left out and are not included in the original movie or story. I don't know if that kind of element at all was in the book. Here, it really felt like, okay, we're venturing into a completely different book or a completely different type of story. It really makes sense to me because the fact that this little boy in the first film has the shining and that he shines, it's the central construct of the film, but it is not the central construct of the film. The Overlook is the main character in The Shining. It's all about the Overlook and how the Overlook is affecting Jack and the guests of the Overlook, and he's just like kind of a passenger, and he's there, and yes, we know that his presence is part of why everything is kind of unfolding and happening the way that it's happening, but it's not about the power. It's not about... So I think it makes a lot of sense to kind of, for a sequel, to really dive in and focus on the power, other people with the power, and this whole aspect of the Knot, this plot element of people who are attacking, killing these kids and taking the power to feast on and extend their lives. Yeah. Absolutely fascinating. Snakebite Annie. I'm disappointed that I didn't recognize that she was 15 right away, because I would have had a much different reaction when she sat down next to that old man. That is disturbing. That is messed up. And it ticks me off to no end that multiple men have tried to prey on her. And obviously at that point, she's probably seeking them out to mark them and push them and ruin their lives, which I think is kind of awesome. Although I'm not pro-vigilanteism or whatever, but it makes me really sad and heartbroken because obviously at 15, she wouldn't have started doing that if someone hadn't taken advantage of her at some point in her life. And that just makes me so upset. And I'm so angry that the Knot took advantage of her, I don't know, hurt her situation, her disposition, and preyed on her. You know, they recruited her into their group, and maybe she was going willingly. I don't really know, but like she did not realize what was going to happen, that she was going to die and be part of a group that would murder children. And obviously for years she went along with them, and so she's no hero, but like she is a victim who became a victimizer. It's just a heartbreaking story. And it's interesting to kind of to see it unfold in the light of this movie. And it makes me wonder too, like Rose the Hat. I would absolutely love to see a backstory and more about Rose the Hat. How did she get to where she is? I bet there's a heartbreaking, tragic tale in there somewhere too. I mean, everyone on this crew, I can't imagine that they set out to become predators like that. I don't think anyone sets out to that kind. It's just, I mean, I know some people are just twisted and messed up, but I think to get to that point, you have to go through some stuff. I would be curious to see more of their stories. For years and years and years, decades, they were murdering these children and feasting off of their steam. That is so twisted. And the fact that Abra shines brighter, and I don't know, you know, her level compared to Danny's level, maybe they're on par, maybe she's even more advanced. The fact that most people's steam was becoming less potent as the years moved on was absolutely fascinating. You could really dive into that if you wanted to. They gave out some possible reasons themselves, which I thought was really interesting. The fact that they were going to prey on Abra so much more intently, it really shows how twisted I think Rose is, because that's more than just feasting to survive. That is fully demented and fully, I don't know, it's almost like she was going to enjoy it. That's so messed up. It was cool how Danny's story unfolded here as well, seeing Danny as an adult. You know, it felt kind of triumphant for me getting to watch him essentially grow. I mean, starting at such a broken place and kind of with the help of Billy, you know, getting sober, getting his life together. That was really rewarding to watch. And I think that is why at the end he was able to overcome even the demons at the Overlook, the influence of the hotel. I don't know if it ever becomes easier, but he was able to overcome. He was able to pull from, I think, some greater areas of strength and wholeness than perhaps Jack was when he was in a similar situation. I thought watching Dr. Sleep as he was there for people on their deathbed was a really just an interesting story dynamic. And I have to say, I thought all the threads that they wove together here in this film were wonderful, absolutely enjoyable. I was, I think, compelled by each storyline, so that when they came together, it was so much more rewarding and satisfying. Though those final moments of Dan having him overcome the control of the Overlook and get to look face to face with his mom, eye to eye, was so beautiful. And then, of course, him having those final moments with Abra, kind of showing us that he was healed. He didn't become a part of the Overlook. That's, I think, the most significant thing for me. He was able to break the cycle, even though he died at the end of this film. I think it gave me what I was looking for, what I was hoping for. Even if it wasn't in the way I had hoped necessarily. They gave me that emotional closure anyway. And I just thought it was really well done. Please let me know, what did you think of this movie? And I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed this reaction, hit the like button and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And, you know, it helps ensure that you'll see future reactions as well. So you can feel free to check me out on Patreon if you want to take your support to the next level. And here's some other videos that you may enjoy watching. Feel free to check them out and make sure you can click here to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.